I got every Marvel's Rivals achievement there is, and it was the worst possible mistake I could have made. I'm begging you. Oh! The same guy died again! I got it! Oh! Fuck!
This game.
Oh, war is over! When I first thought of doing this, I thought to myself, well, that couldn't take too long. I was wrong. But regardless, it was a fun experience. Honestly, I think the game is great. For whatever reason, these achievements though rank from incredibly easy and honestly trivial to literally the most impossible bullshit thing you will have ever seen in your entire life. Meaning it was dependent on RNG, depending on your teammates, depending on the map, depending on what characters the other team even had. Obviously, you know, they're achievements. They're not supposed to be easy. That's like a given. But still, I don't understand what the devs were thinking when they made this fucking insane goddamn achievements. We'll go down through the list of the more hard ones. Obviously, there's very easy ones like Onslaught, just kill 3 people in a row without dying. Pretty easy, just don't die. And then Thumbs Up, which apparently I took a way too long of a time to actually get this one. I forgot to upvote again! I'm such a bad person and teammate, oh my fucking god. I feel like one of the easier ones would be the one with Jeff, because for whatever reason, the size of this ult is literally the size of the fucking nuclear bomb. It doesn't make any sense. I don't know why it's so large. There's no reason for it to be that large when every other ult is small as fuck. It doesn't make any sense. Also, as a support ult, it for whatever reason has the easiest way to kill anybody and everybody. I mean, all you gotta really do is just find an edge after ulting and walk off, and basically their entire team is dead. I fucking hate that little shit. He's so adorable though. He's so adorable. I fucking hate him anyway. Iron Man 1, actually fucking annoying. I feel like it's not that bad at the end of the day because it's hit 4 people, not kill 4 people. But that still requires you to at least hit 4 people in a small area. And honestly, the easiest way to do most of these is just to have a group. There's going to be 3 words that are going to be repeated throughout this video, and that's going to be Groot is GOAT. That is the Bible we will follow for this. Spider Sense Tingling, I also forgot to record this one. This was a weird one because you had to just wait for him to sense danger, which means that there's an enemy nearby, and then more or less hit them before they can hit you. At least to my understanding, that's what it is. That's how I got it. Deadly Bites, Black Widow land 3 KOs with a headshot. This one, pretty easy. I had some nice ass shots here.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
Okay. He's messed with and he's done. Whoa. And I'll be honest, I was doing this pretty late at night, so these were probably the best shots I had ever hit that entire time. Because earlier it was like this. Hit a shot! Hit a shot! Me! Alright, I'm putting it in. There we go. Moon Knight, also not that hard. The radius of it is pretty large and people are just gonna run into it anyways because, let's be honest, no one looks up. Metafuxi, this is also not that hard. Iron Fist is probably the worst fucking thing they have in this goddamn game. It doesn't make sense. Tell me how this makes sense. I think the idea of having a character that's pure melee based and is being able to fly in the air like that constantly and auto track an enemy on the air as if he was literally walking on air is ridiculous. More Mutants, this one is the what I like to call the racist one because for whatever reason, Scarlet Witch might have something against mutants. I don't know. I don't really know much about lore. I don't fucking know any Marvel lore. If you know that, don't come at me. Literally, I just watched the movies. That's really it. As Bruce Banner, land 1 KO within 3 seconds of calming down from the Hulk to Banner. Actually, a lot harder than you think it would be. I feel like the amount of healing that there is in this game is incredible. Like Jeff is low-key broken as a healer as his beam goes so fucking far, can heal several people at a time, and it's a constant stream of healing. That plus his bubbles which give everyone around it that pops it to heal, and a movement speed buff. I think that's kind of crazy. So whatever, I feel like unless you isolate someone as the Hulk and then let them kill you and then you kill them afterwards, this is kind of hard. But maybe I'm just exaggerating a little bit, I don't know. As Storm, assist X-Men members 10 times. This is probably one of the more fucking easier ones, if I'll be honest. I don't know why this is such a low percentage. All you have to do is literally be in the vicinity of your team as they're killing people. You are literally a tornado. You are Lucio, actually. Better phrase, you are literally just Lucio. You stand near them, you don't even have to do a single thing. Let them do whatever the hell they want. They'll probably kill 10 people and you'll be done with that. Penny Parker, blast 3 enemies with a single use of Arachnomine. For this one, it seems that people have already made strats. For example, like Overwatch, putting a trap, a Junkrat mine in front of their spawn. Something you do as Penny Parker, people have discovered, is just to put a shit ton of mines in the beginning, and it will just basically more or less blow up and kill your entire team. I know. That's what I'm saying. Wow! Which is kind of funny, I'll admit, but goddamn, this shit does way too much damage. I feel like I spent a long time doing this one, but the thing is with this one, you literally can just spam your abilities. I literally spent so long, more or less, just spamming the mine button as it's refreshed. I don't know what the cooldown is, but it takes not that long of a time, plus you get the mine spouter thing that puts out webs. Winter Soldier land 3 KOs with a single use of Kraken Impact. This one was not that bad. I think I did this one at a couple tries. I thought this would be a lot harder than it is. Because in my mind, KOs, I think this is how Marvel Rivals does it, is KOs technically means you kill them, but on the leaderboard, the kills you get are added by the things you get an actual assist from. So you get more kills for doing assist or doing damage to someone that dies and you don't kill them. I don't think that counts as a KO, but for whatever reason when I did this one, it seemed like it did. I'm also a little bit confused on what they mean by a single use, because technically if you kill someone it refreshes. So here you'll see that I actually used it like 3 separate times. So I don't actually know if that's why I counted or because I used it once and 3 people died after I just hit 3 people. I'm not 100% sure, but this one isn't actually as bad as I thought it'd be. As more, summon a monster spawn to land 10 KOs in a single game. So here you to use your 2 little octopus friends. Oh no. Anyways, Groot imprisoned 4 enemies with a single use. This is one that is a little difficult because it depends on the enemy team actually grouping up at some point in the game, and I'm not gonna lie, I did all of this in quick play, and if you play quick play, you know no one actually groups up ever. That's just how it is, you know, it's quick play, who cares, but it makes it so much harder. All the team wipe ones, this one with Cloak and Dagger and Mantis, these 2 ones are also, in my opinion, a little bit of RNG. In Marvel Rivals, the respawn time is 10 seconds. I think it's set at a static 10 seconds, at least to what I've seen. I don't think it matters if who has point, or which team has point, or like where you are on the map, or anything like that. So if you kill like 4 or 5, that 1 or 2 other people are probably either in the back line, are running away, or just hiding, or AFK, as happens to mainly 90% of my games. The times where you do get that entire team kill ace, it feels so fucking good. It felt so fucking good when I got these, because it is so hard with the amount of healing in this game to actually fully wipe out a team at once. At least in the sample size of games that I had, it was very difficult. I think the Mantis one was top 3 of the ones I spent the most time on. because that shit was almost impossible. Especially if on the other team you have someone like Mantis or Luna Snow who literally just presses their ult button and then have a gigantic radius of healing that is more or less impossible to kill or shoot through. These two ults are the same thing. Like, I understand that Luna Snow can switch between healing and then damage, but it feels like they're the same purpose of just keeping your team up indefinitely and invincibly. I don't think I've seen anyone die through it, or it seems at least very hard to kill someone through it, like in actual game. Whether or not it's possible, I don't know. As Rocket Raccoon revived the Guardians of the Galaxy members 5 times, this one was a fucking bitch. I don't know what was about it. Whenever I put down his little gadget that reses people, it would always be someone that is not Guardians of the Galaxy that dies. I don't know what it was. I don't know why my luck was so bad with this one. You have to make sure that you time it so that they are the first one to die, which makes it so that you have to more or less watch your teammates and who's going to die first. I had one game where I had 3 Guardians of the Galaxy members, and that was probably the most I've ever seen. I think that's actually the maximum of that you can actually have on one team. And this guy, well, I'll just let it speak for itself. I just need one guy to not die. A singular person. What the fuck is happening over here? Oh my god, he's gonna die. The one person I don't need to die. The one person that doesn't need to die died! You piece of shit! Ow! That's actually absurd. Oh my god. The same guy died again! And now I have to wait 45 fucking seconds! Nah, this is crazy. Big. He went AFK so I could res him. Massive! Divine Justice. This one was probably the one that took me the longest out of all of these. Because this one is so unbelievably fucking dog shit. Flora's ult is okay. It's not the worst, but it's also not the greatest. There are so many ways for you to not only get stunned out of it, but there are so many ways for the people you are ulting to simply run away. I worked a lot with Groot. Groot is GOAT. I said this earlier. I said Groot would be GOAT. This is what I mean by that. Groot, I have tried getting a Groot player to be on my team to root people so that I could get some of these achievements. I thought that would be the easiest way to do these things. No! No, it's not! Apparently it's not! Apparently it still takes a fucking while. Given it did help me with a couple of them, I won't lie, but it still is a very fucking difficult feat. For this one though, I had so many attempts. Every single time, I would either get stunned out of it, which would piss me off, or they would simply just run or walk away. If you guys have played the game, a decent number of the characters have a movement ability to just get out of things or move to somewhere quickly. So once you do this, you're in the air for about a couple seconds here, and in that couple seconds, it is so easy for someone just to either step back a little bit or use their movement ability and get out of the way. Given you just have to hit 4 enemies on the slam down here, you don't even have to kill anyone with it, but it's still an incredibly hard thing when people are moving so fast and rarely grouped up. Doing this without a Groot, I think, is very, very difficult, but I got it, I think, of sheer fucking luck. It's just more or less RNG. So here are the attempts.
Behold the god of thunder!
Please, let that be it! That was 4! That's gotta be 4, right? I killed 2 and I hit the other ones? I'm gonna fucking shit my pants if that was not 4. I swear to god. I'm ready to quit the game. I'm ready to quit the game if that's 4. I am ready to quit the game if that's 4. I swear to god. God of Treachery as Loki land 1 KO by stabbing from behind. I don't know how I got this one, if I'll be honest, because I fucked up a bunch of times, and I also don't know, in the description of the actual character, it says that Loki does extra damage by meleeing someone from their flank. I don't know how much extra damage it does. I'll test it out in the fucking practice range and I'll see how much extra it does, but I don't really think it's that much. So this is the normal melee, and then this is the backstab. So as you can see, not like too much extra. But regardless, when I did this one, I tried a lot just being invisible and stabbing someone's back. I don't think I actually finished them off with the stab. I think I stabbed them in the back and someone else killed them. And for whatever reason it counted. It's a little bit weird how they count these. I think KO just means they have to be close enough to death and then die from either your hand or someone else for it to count as a KO. I think I'm still pretty unclear on that, but regardless, I got it somehow. Captain America, Justice for All, land 3 KOs with a single use of Freedom Charge. I'm gonna say it, Captain America fucking sucks. I think out of all of the tanks, Captain America is unironically the worst one to play. And I'm not saying that in terms of like he's the worst like optimized or just the like weakest one. I just think he's the most unfun. His ult also is literally like trying to cut down a tree with a piece of fucking paper. It doesn't make sense. You can't make a dent in these fuckers, especially if they have a healer. You can literally just run around, charge at them. What it feels like is that you're just running at them normally, but you go a little bit faster, and you can chuck them in the air, maybe. It is really hard to get this one. Obviously you run at them so you can catch up, but they can still run away pretty easily. It is not that hard. You have enough abilities to catch up. I just think they need to rework his kit or something. They need to make him a little bit stronger. I think I love the idea of if everything is unbalanced, nothing is unbalanced. I think that's fine. The game is fun. It wasn't a chore sometimes, but it was still very, very fun. Out of all the characters that I played, not only for these achievements, but just to try them all, I feel like Captain America is probably one of the weaker ones. If you get kills with him, if you get like a kill streak with him or something, for whatever reason, at least for me, it just does not feel satisfying. It doesn't feel like you're doing anything crazy. It just feels like you're going in and throwing a shield and hoping it bounces off and kills someone low. He's kind of mid. He's kind of mid, that's all I'm trying to say. Captain America lovers, you can shit on me, I don't care. Smoke screen, as a punishment, land 3 KOs amidst the smoke scourge grenade in a single game. This was actually super easy for me. For whatever reason, I got this I think first or second try. I think I was just incredibly lucky, but more or less, you just have to throw a smoke whenever in front of someone whenever they're low, and just kill them through the smoke. And you're more or less done. At least to my experience, that's what it was. I don't know if this is actually the case, like they have to be in the smoke itself. But the smoke does not last a long time, so you have to wait for them to literally get on 1 HP in order to do this and fully kill them through it. I don't really know though. I did this one pretty easy. I don't know how. Don't question it. It just happened. Wolverine land 3 KOs with single use of Last Stand. Groot is GOAT. This is the shit I've been saying all day, and it applies here too. I'd climb that tree any day. That's all I'm saying. If Groot gets 3, all I really had to do was press the ult button on them and slam on them, and then they would die. This one I didn't actually kill them all with the single use. So going back to the KO thing, again, not really sure how they counted, but I didn't finish them off. I more or less was kind of like the assist to the kill, but it still counted, so I guess that is more enough. You just have to kill them and get them close to death, and if someone else kills, steals or something, I think it will still count for you. Doctor Strange land 1 terrain KO with Portal. This one actually didn't take that long. I was kind of surprised. Yeah, I wonder if killing my teammates counts as a KO. I will experiment with this idea. Yo, I need someone to test something out for me, okay? I need only one of you to go through this portal. If you do, I love you. It's for science. Thank you. But the whole time I actually got it was probably the goofiest way I could possibly get it. Ali. I opened a portal in front of the lambs.
I feel like myself again. The Sorcerer Supreme returns.
Someone walk into it, please, I'm begging you.
Should I catch them? No.
No way! And then the final one. Okay, so I may have lied about getting all of them, but it is just not showing on Steam. And I think it's because it's bugged. I did actually get it. I will show you that I did in fact get it, and it did in fact happen.
Are you ready?
I have it, I'm here. Oh,
I'm the best. I'm so good at this game. I'm so good at this game.
Oh, war is over! Oh,
I don't even care if we win anymore, bro. I don't even care if we win
it's a
anymore.
Christmas fucking miracle! But I think it is just bugged. I've also seen a bunch of people on, I think on Reddit that have been complaining about this as well. In my heart, it counted. And so I'm finally finished with all the achievements. And all that's left is to uninstall the game.